You can now have Resident Evil's Leon fight Goku in Tekken 8. It's possible via the game's extensive customization options. Bandai Namco's latest fighting game, Tekken 8, has been out for less than a week, and fans are loving the character customization. So far, they've been able to create various characters from all sorts of franchises. Thanks to TikTok user at Spectre X Gaming, we now have a good idea of how creative people are getting with the customizations. In a series of TikTok videos, they created outfits inspired by Goju from Jujutsu Kaisen, Luffy from One Piece, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4, and many more. TikTok isn't the only place where fans have been sharing their creations. If you look up Tekken 8 character customization on X Twitter, you'll find various people posting similar sentiments. One user, GameSpot's own Ben Janka, wrote, "The Tekken 8 character customization options keep surprising me. I'm having so much fun with it." Another user wrote, "The Tekken 8 character customization is wild because you'll hop into ranked to fight a ridiculous recreation of a person character, but they'll still be staring at you like this." Be sure to read that Tekken 8 review where Jason Finelli wrote, 8 years after its predecessor originally launched in arcades, Tekken 8 has arrived, and it has brought the heat to match the long wait. Okay, 8 years. Tekken's been around much longer than that.
Since 1994, 95.
Yeah, even Tekken's, and I don't think, did Tekken 7 launch in arcades?
It did, yeah, back in like 2016.
Okay, I didn't know arcades were still around then.
Yeah, but here in Manhattan, not too far from Manhattan, there's like arcades all over the place. If you can find them, that is. There's smaller numbers now, but over by Times Square, there should be at least one arcade available to play these recent games. You know,
Okay.
Side Crisis, the Tekken, you name it. So
All right.
that's the check that is.
All right. So it's brought the heat to match the long wait. The heat system is an exciting addition to the fighting mechanics, earmarked by flashy moves and multiple ways to use them. There is a comment, so let me check that. Someone just said, "Pretty cool." Doctor Games 101, I remember you in SmackDown versus Raw creating anything that came to your mind, as scary as that
Yes.
sounds.
Oh yeah.
So
And that's when I was a kid.
what do you think of these creations in Tekken 8?
Well, I never expect Tekken 8 to do the character customization, the character creation, after all these years of it being 3D and all. Meaning that since Tekken 3 and beyond, well, of course, it was been 3D fighting, but since like the PS2 era of like Tekken 4 and all, we were expected to have that character customization, but also creator customization as well. That was anticipated for years by some Tekken followers and myself. And finally, now in Tekken 8, it finally built that mechanism in order to do that properly. So
Yeah, but so I mean, do you have any ideas who you would create in the character customization menu? Are you getting like any ideas?
at age 36 so far, no. Maybe when I was like fucking 10 years old with my certain creations, like perhaps create Ronald McDonald, maybe, or perhaps Ghetto Jade or some shit like that, like I did with SmackDown vs. Raw on our videos in the past. We did together.
Yeah, and you created J and K from Men in Black.
It was with misspellings, by the way. I did that. J is Jay and Kay.
Well, that's a good way to avoid copyright.
Yeah, and also some of them were like the men's had breasts and the females had torpedoes and all. It was a crazy weird experience we were going through us as children in that room, creating all this shit or playing these people.
Wait! Don't let me in there. That was those creations. These creations were all your creations, man.
Okay, but we did play through them, so though.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But I mean, don't let me in there like I was creating them right there with you.
Yeah, I understand. You have no involvement in my crazy catastrophe of a mind. So
yeah, In
It's
the
before I
wrestling
was on
games, in
medication.
the wrestling games, I'm not that creative. So usually I just created whoever wasn't already who was in the wrestling company but not in the game.
Right.
That's what I used all my created wrestler slots for.
And I wasn't on medication until like 2010. So imagine my mind back, 2004, 3 or 2,
Well, again, you were
Yes.
creating guys from Men in Black. You were creating these men who had breast and women who had torpedoes for breast. I mean,
Yeah, so it was a different time, guys. We had magazines like Jugs and Playboy and shit like that. National Geographic. So
okay.
very
Um.
different time, guys.
Oh. Anyway.
Yes.
So yeah.
Anyway,
So it sounds like you can at least change a character or customize someone. Um. But like they said, you could just go into a ranked match. You have no idea who you'll end up facing until you see who you're connected with. Um,
oh yeah,
and the options are now limitless because you can customize characters in Tekken 8.
that's good. After
Yeah,
all these years too, because you need to stick with like the outfits and all, not the actual move sets or that sort. I'm assuming, right?
yeah. Basically, it sounds. I don't know if you would stick with the moves or not. Um, but
Because
basically,
Soul Calibur
the
6
way
had
they made
that.
it sounds like you're going to be able to you know, I don't know if you pick a move set just from a fighter or if you can pick different moves like a creative wrestler game. Um, but the way it sounds like you can at least customize your character to look any way you want.
Okay. So
Like
if I recall correctly, Soul Calibur 6 has a creation mode too. That was much better. It was just as good as what I'm hearing now with Tekken 8, but it might be much better in Tekken 8 now. So,
oh, okay, yeah, I got bored
Mhm.
in Soul Calibur 5, so I haven't even played Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, the game was all right to play. Unfortunately, it didn't stick with me for long because it's another entry to the series, and it's like didn't have finished the story mode with Maximus and who's Sophia and shit like that. It's still continuing on those stories in Soul Calibur 6 and all. So
Okay, yeah, I mean, I got Soul Calibur 2 over there.
they also have HD edition of Soul Calibur 2 as well.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
All right. So if you're someone who loves to create or change the way your fighters look, Tekken 8 is something you should definitely check out.
Oh, definitely.